This is Sunir here again, and these are a few things that I learned today. So the first thing I learned is when to store data in the browser. So to store data in a browser, like it is usually stored in a browser to make users' life easier. Whenever they come back to the site, it basically remembers what they did, what they preferred in like a system settings, theme preferences, right, login details, and stuff like that. Basically to make like a user's life easier. So what are different ways of storing in a browser? So basically, there are two different ways of storing in a browser: the cookies and a web storage, also called like web storage API. And cookies is more of like a store bit and pieces of data. It's usually under 4 kilobytes, and it's usually used for like something like login details. And it's usually whenever like a user like leaves the site, it's like it forgets or like it's done, right? Whereas web storage API, it's deeper. What I mean by deeper is there are two types of web storage, right? So first one is called like a session storage, and the other one is called local storage. Session storage is basically less sticky one. What I mean by less sticky is that once you leave the site, it forgets everything. And whereas the local storage, it remembers. It's more like a system preferences or theme preferences. The use cases could be something like you went to a website, you chose particular setting. Whenever you go back again, it still remembers your settings, right? Whereas and also the other difference between the two is that local storage can hold like more data, whereas the session storage can hold less data. And how to use both of these, right? How to use the web storage, how to use both of them. To use the session storage, you can use like a built-in method called like a local storage dot set item. And to use session storage, you can do session storage dot set item. It's pretty easy, like with the name and dot set item. It's pretty easy with the built-in methods. Whereas how to create cookies, right? Again, there are built-in methods. You can use .cookies keyword to create cookies, and let's say you do document.cookies, and with that document.cookies, you can also see all the cookies that have been stored. So it's pretty easy with the built-in keywords. And whereas how to delete cookies. To delete cookies, what you can do is use expires keyword and like pass in that with a string, and also pass in the like exact particular date when you want it to be removed, like like with something like a GMT. I don't exactly know what GMT stands for, but anyways, you just pass in something like with the exact date, and then it gets removed. And yeah, that's all about it. And I'm almost done with the front-end development, and at the mid of the day I started building something. I'll share once it's done. And thank you very much. Have a great day. It was a super amazing day because I started building something, and it's just like puts my like heart on fire. Thank you so much. Stay hard.